streaming. I know people are busy all looking at the Switch 2 stuff, but I can't wait and I want to stream it. Okay, where is... Man, okay, I need to go to Twitter. Oh shit, Age of Imprisonment amiibo. That's cool. Oh my god, there's just gonna be so much fucking shit today. $80 is crazy. That's so crazy that we got a new FromSoft game. It's like Bloodborne. Oh man, where do I even start with this shit? Okay, I need Nintendo to look at what they're putting out. Oh shit, Forgotten Land too? Oh man. How to buy. Okay, 450 bucks. Kirby Air Ride made me cry. I'm so happy. Okay, here's the thing. I'm seeing that Mario Kart is $80. And I really do want a physical copy of that game. But if this Mario Kart World Bundle's 500, I might just get this instead. Just because I'm going to be buying a lot of stuff at launch. But I need to see that for sure. Mario Kart World. Where are people seeing that it's $8? I know this is gonna be a lot of money that I'm dropping. Pre-orders next week, April 9th. How are they finding this out? I mean, it's the Game Awards. Invitation will be valid for 70. Oh. Okay. Um. I need to figure this out before I start looking at any of the trailers again. $80. God damn. That is crazy. I mean, I'll go over it in a little bit. Okay. I want a physical version of it. Do I want it enough to pay an extra $30? I don't think so. I'll buy the bundle. Not logged in. Hello? Am I logged in? Not saying I'm logged in. Log in. Bro. I'm gonna make sure I register. I need to have this system. How's it going, Claire? Okay, I think I am signed in. I just need this thing. I'll buy the Mario Kart bundle. I'm already gonna be spending a lot of money. I can get a physical copy one. Not a big deal. Here's verification. Okay. Oh, I have a thing so I can maybe buy from the Nintendo store. If I can, I'm gonna try to buy it on like Best Buy or something so I can pick it up on launch. That's fucked, Claire. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kirby Air Ride will get you through it all. Oh my god, Kirby Air Ride is huge. Oh man, that Donkey Kong game too, and even those Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom upgrades looked amazing. I need to look at some of this again. I I've already rewatched this trailer. I might need to come back to Mario Kart. Um, Mario Party Jamboree, I kind of get the idea. Where's the? They're good amiibo. Okay, so Jeff Keighley's saying digital games are now $80, but do we know if that's true universally, or is that just where are people getting this like screenshot? What is?
Two. More details about this
Oh
title
man,
will be
it's in
shared
2 weeks for this direct. Where are people seeing this screenshot? Where is this coming from? Motivation to finish college is now 100% placed in your ability to make enough money to afford Kirby. Fuck, yeah, you gotta get... We have to play that together. Being directed by Sakurai, too, that's so awesome. Like, that game is gonna fucking bang. Huh. A Japan-only system. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, Japan's getting a version. I will say, I'm willing to give Nintendo the benefit of the doubt. Um, this might not be their fault. It might be, but it might not be. Damn, physical copies are gonna be more expensive. I don't love that. Um, but it might not be their fault. Jeez. That was crazy, Claire. So is it really gonna be 80, or is it gonna be more expensive physically? Okay, I mean, obviously I have the Nintendo High right now, and it sucks that these games might be so expensive, but this might not be their fault. They might be trying to future proof with tariffs and shit. Like, I don't know if this is their fault. Game chat, dude, Switch GameCube shit is so awesome. New Kirby DLC? Oh man. Okay, wait. Ask the developer. Um we of us started working together on the new hardware project around 2019. Damn. Yeah, so they've been working on this since like before 2019, which makes sense. I'm gonna have to look at the HD. They liked a lot of those doing a lot of the mouse control stuff. June 5th, that's like so soon. Oh my god. Gotta fucking sell my game collection to afford all this stuff. I like this new Pro controller. It's like just the same thing, but like better with extra programmable buttons. I really like that. For real, Conman. I mean, it sucks. I'm buying the bundle. Like, I originally was gonna be like, if the bundle was $10 cheaper total, I was gonna buy a physical copy for Mario Kart. But I'm gonna be spending so much money. I'm just gonna get the bundle and get it digitally. It's fine. I'll pay whatever I need to. It is crazy. Okay, here's where people are seeing this. I'll look at all this stuff in a moment. I'm also gonna look at the trailer because there was a lot of characters in there. There's a lot of enemies. I saw Cataquack. I'm pumped for Cataquack. Okay. $80. What are these asterisks? Asterisks. Messages. Okay. We'll see how expensive it is. I was seeing something that the European physical game might even be more expensive than the digital one. Crazy times we're living. Well, you know what? This is probably why they announced that virtual game card thing, you know? Like and there's the feature to like share games locally. They're probably trying to do damage control for an $80 Mario Kart. Can I confidently say this game's not worth $80? Not yet, because I haven't played it yet, but that's fucking bold. Really bold that it's more than 70. God damn. I'm gonna have to jump into that game chat trailer too, because there was a lot of Mario Kart things. I I don't think you can share the games online. I think in the Switch 2 presentation it was just locally, and then the game cards you could only do locally also, as long as they're part of like your family. Yeah, Conman, I was looking at something. Japan is getting a Japan only Switch for about 350 equivalents. Like dollar equivalent. Which like that to me is indicating that a lot of this is not Nintendo's fault. They're accounting for like tariff shit and like and just like crazy global prices. Like I think you know maybe some of it's their fault. Like maybe they're trying to be greedy. But I'm seeing a lot of people instantly jumping on the idea that they're being greedy. I feel like it might not be their fault. Like it shit is bad right now in the world. And that's not Nintendo's fault. They're just trying to do what they can. And blow my nose. Oh man, there's so many things. It'll be 80. Yeah, it will. It's not getting better though, so don't worry about it. Dude, casually. Okay, they didn't casually throw Deltarune, but casually throwing Hollow Knight Silk Song in that direct was insane. So, like, you can't just. Yeah, if you want the Japan only one, it's a lot cheaper, which, you know, good for them. Um. Okay, I'm gonna work my way into some of these, but I do want to watch this.
Here comes a new challenger.
Fighters Edition. So this is Super Street Fighter 6. Actually, I want to watch the Switch 2 version because I want to see how it's running on that system. It's online also? Because if that is true, that's big. Like, that is really big. Like, if I can buy Mario Kart and everyone else with their Switch 2, I can just share the game with them, that is big. Where's the full direct? I like that if that's the case. Hello? Yeah, but you can like mute everyone probably.
And with a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
This is what you're trying to do, or this is like way earlier? Yeah, I saw Kason. $80 is a lot. I was just talking about it.
Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. What did you think?
The sports competition.
For you to enjoy playing online with others together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
Track 29 minutes. I don't know. I'm too tired for this.
Try it out. Their parental permission is
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
Okay.
GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
That's nice. Yeah, that is nice that you can share online. That'll mitigate it a little. Camera's $49. That's about what I expect. You know what the fucked up part is? I wasn't gonna buy that camera, but because of that Mario Party DLC, I think I am gonna buy it. I will say though, I've kind of been anticipating this. I've been like making sure I'm setting aside upwards of like $800 or $900 for the Switch 2 launch. Like I've prepped myself for this. I knew shit was gonna be expensive. It's tough. I mean, you know, I'm very lucky that I have a job right now that can get me this stuff. But it is expensive. Being able to share the games will definitely help. That'll be nice. Not ideal. Also, that's going to be free for a year, so people can kind of just test that out. People are getting all this different information way quicker. Oh my god, Donkey Kong. This is crazy. I'm going to have to watch this again. I have like barely even looked at these trailers. Because at launch, I'm going to be picking up... I'm going to get the console bundle with Mario Kart. I'll skip the physical game for now. It's fine. I'll probably be picking up Deltarune. I was seeing that's $25. I'll probably pick up Deltarune on Switch too. I might get that new Fast game. That looks pretty fun. I can't even remember everything that was at launch.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is going to be really great for Street Fighter tournaments. I love Street Fighter 6, so I'm really excited about this. And I bet this shit runs great. Okay, I mean, yeah, thank God. That's nice, because honestly, Street Fighter on Steam Deck doesn't run great. This is different from what was in the trailer. Local wireless is awesome. Dude, playing Street Fighter 6 on a Joy-Con sounds awful. What, shake modes? Fuck off. These amiibo, though. Those are fucking awesome. Those are really, really cool. Like, I might buy all 3 of these. I don't know if I'll get the cards, but those are really awesome amiibo. Elena. There's no Elena trailer yet, though.
I am the pride of the Shiranui.
I have not seen the list. If you could post in the chat, that'd be great. I feel like I'm not going to be surprised by them. Like Ring Fit, Labo stuff, I'm assuming. Boot issues and ones that don't boot. Okay.
Street Fighter 6.
This whole thing definitely really felt like Nintendo's trying to respect the intelligence of the consumers. Okay, so it's a bunch of like third-party stuff that they're working on. That's fine. What about... I don't care about any of these. It kind of sucks that there's issues, but what the fuck is wrong with Mega Man Legacy Collection? Okay. How are these different? Oh, okay. Start up. Yeah, what's the fucking point anymore? Having a better Switch 2 version for Fortnite's gonna be great. Doom Eternal, I really want that to get a Switch 2 version. It's cut into... What the fuck? Are any of these not being investigated? No, okay, so they're all being investigated. They're trying to get them running. That's crazy, though. Where's Ring... Because Ring Fit Adventure is not... Okay, fitness boxing. Ring Fit Adventures. I mean, it'll probably actually work just fine. You just won't be able to use the Joy-Con controllers. Hey, bud. My cat loves to cause problems. Oh my god, there's just so much shit here. Okay. I might pick up Street Fighter 6 Fighters Edition. I don't know, maybe. I'll start to figure out how much money I'm gonna be spending. I don't know if I'll be able to justify buying a game I already own at launch. Okay. I'm gonna come back to Mario Kart and really dissect that in a moment. I already rewatched that trailer. I'm gonna need a moment. Better load times is awesome. I know they mentioned that the cartridge is also going to be faster. That'll be cool. What do I want to look at first? Look at Kirby in the Forgotten Land. See what they got here. I'm so glad that this is getting DLC. This is fucking an amazing game. I just started replaying it, too. Have they talked about how expensive these upgrades will be yet? I'm hoping they're like $10. Some of these are including like DLC. Forgotten Land ran pretty well. Yeah, I'm expecting like 20. I hope it's like 10. That's the thing, is Forgotten Land, like, this doesn't look significantly better than Forgotten Land. Actually, it looks a little better. Damn. Yeah, this stuff is not in the Direct. This is cool. They're like remixing the game a little bit. Yeah. All that stuff's generating nice and quick, though. I can see how maybe that would run super long. Oh, wow. Look at all this new stuff. They're just adding more to Peak. This game's awesome. Mouthful mode stuff. Okay, so it's like a new area in the worlds. I'm wondering, it doesn't look like there's gonna be any like new main power-ups, which is fine. Forgotten Land doesn't have tons of power-ups anyways. That's awesome. When is this coming out? Okay. Okay, it's coming out in August. That's cool. It won't be fighting for my attention on launch. You assume it'll be different for each game. No Shot Forgotten Land DLC is the same as Breath of the Wild performance upgrades. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm about to jump into that. Oh yeah, they have like a nice, good video. Or maybe this is the same stuff. But this looked really good.
Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule on the Nintendo Switch
Like,
2 system.
This is not a small
The
improvement.
Legend of
This is
Zelda,
a
Breath of the
big
Wild,
improvement.
and The Legend of Zelda, Tears of
I'm
the
probably
Kingdom
gonna get the
games
Tears of
will
the Kingdom
both have
upgrade.
Nintendo Switch 2
I don't think
editions.
I'm gonna get both of them. But Tears of the Kingdom.
Jump back into the adventure, now with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Like, this is better.
They both support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant.
This segment right here is what I was looking
And they
at.
have smooth. They both support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. And they have
Like-
smoother, higher definition graphics.
This looks good, and this is just like a kind of shoddy video too.
Plus, the load times when warping are much faster, helping you explore Hyrule with ease.
That's really nice. Yeah, that is a lot faster. Wow. Wow. That is a lot faster.
If you already own the Nintendo Switch games, your save data can be carried over.
Awesome.
On top of that, you can now create 2 manual save data files, so
That's
feel free to
nice.
start a new game without worrying about losing your old data.
That's nice that they're doing that. Should have been in there from the
And
start.
introducing Zelda Notes, a new feature that can help you get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule. It's a game-specific service found in the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these games. It's designed to provide a more streamlined gameplay experience. Let's
Notes
go
is
over some of the
interesting.
new
I
features
don't know
you'll
if-
find in Zelda Notes.
And yeah, I know you can find like the Korok seeds. I'd just rather that be built in the game, I feel.
Sometimes, it can be tough to locate shrines you haven't cleared or Koroks hiding around Hyrule.
Koroks, yeah.
That's where navigation comes in handy.
Watching these games run at a stable frame rate is insane.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
It'll provide a helpful, voiced guide.
Your destination is north of here and close.
You don't like how
Your
it talks to
destination
you.
is above.
I
Your destination is nearby. You have reached your destination.
I
Guidance deactivated.
I don't care what people say. People are gonna say their shit with, especially a lot of this shit's expensive. This might be an expensive upgrade. This looks way better.
Give it a
You know-
try as you search for all.
And I get really caught up in Nintendo stuff and sometimes defend them on things I don't need to. But like, I feel like it makes sense to charge for this. Like, this looks a lot better. For real, they're gonna
All
tell
sorts
us
of things.
everything. I'm not using this app.
When you
Voice
visit certain
memories.
places, you can hear voice memories.
Oh,
My study.
wait,
I
that's
found
awesome.
a silent
Actually,
princess
maybe I
in
am
a
using
corner
this.
of this desolate room.
Yeah, this
How
isn't just
many
like a.
years?
These
It
are
runs
stories that
slightly
weren't
better.
in the
It's
original
like,
game.
This is like this was made for the ground up for like a PS4 Pro kind of thing. The
Voice
Switch
memories
2
can
is
be
putting
located
out
using
some-
navigation.
Look at this.
destination
This
is
is
nearby.
crazy. This is
The
I-
Dueling Peaks.
this is gonna
I
fucking
shudder to
blow
think
my
of what
mind.
would have happened if Link hadn't led everyone
Playing Tears of
here.
the Kingdom on Switch 2.
Plus, in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you won't just hear stories from Princess Zelda.
This altar is considered the most holy
This is
place
kind
in
of
the
cool,
temple.
actually.
You can look forward to hearing stories from
It'd be
two
a little
other
cool if it was
characters as
integrated
well.
with the Switch.
Is this the afterlife?
Probably Con Man. That makes sense.
In The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you can freely create your own vehicles and weapons.
Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition is definitely going to be like $80. Auto build sharing is
But
kind of cool.
have you ever wanted to share your creations? With auto build sharing, You can create QR codes to share blueprints with others, even on social media.
Shit's gonna be expensive this generation.
When receiving a QR code,
I didn't think
you can
Nintendo
scan
would
it
be the
with
one setting the
Zelda
precedent.
Notes and use materials to auto-build the creation in your game.
But it is what it is. I'm gonna pay it. Yeah. That Mario Party DLC better not be 20. I'm gonna look at that
Another
again
thing
in a
you can
moment.
do with QR codes is gift in-game items to other players.
Why would you do that?
For example, when gifting a sword or some meat, you can create a QR code.
I mean, that's cool, but why would you ever do that?
Then another player
Why
can
would you
receive
not
it in
wanna
their
just
game
earn it?
via Zelda Notes.
That's gonna be banned. That has to be a separate category. Oh my god, just hold on. Oh my god. 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 Here they come. Here they come. What's up? Thank you, Ice. Oh my! Thank you guys for the raid. It's everyone. Thank you. Here come the cavalry. Welcome in, everyone. I don't know if you guys heard. There's a new Nintendo console. How's it going, everyone? How's it going, TKS Memer, Ancient MK, Area 4K, Alfonso, Icy Core, Eliano, Oddme, Dreadzone, Guitar Man, Rocks, Pixel, Dude Cork. Golden Boy, it's early. Dude, welcome in, everyone. Don't know anything. Yeah, no, I'm assuming you guys haven't heard about it. I was just popping off at how fucking. Watch this. Watch No Slowdown. That looks so good. I know. I popped into Oddme stream for a little bit. I'm assuming you guys were all on the voice call on that stream. But I'm sure you all were popping off. I was in my living room popping off. Yeah, no, the moment I saw that trailer and I realized it was DK, I was like, this is fine. I haven't looked at the DK trailer again yet. I'm gonna look at it in a bit. Oh, thank you for the 95 cents. Oh, wait, I stole it? Fuck. The government's gonna come after me. I'm done. I'm cooked. Oh, okay, we're good. Thank you for the bits. Bless up. That new DK looks really good. I'm excited to look at that trailer again. I'm just watching through this little video. Photo Studio.
With Photo Studio, you can edit photos taken in-game.
You don't like to look
By
at DK?
sending your
Interesting.
pics to Zelda Notes.
I think it looks
You
great.
can crop them.
Yeah, that Forgotten Land DLC, I just watched the trailer for that. That looks really, really good. I don't like his appearance. Okay. I feel like a lot of people are going to think that, and I think that's totally fine. I like how he looks, if I'm being fully honest. Like, I like it, but I liked it since that Mario Kart reveal a few months ago. I never really had an issue with it. But I get why people like his rare design, you know? But I like it.
And decorate them with stamps.
There's some interesting
Or add a
stuff on the
QR
Zelda
code to
Notes
share
app.
your creations. My Play Data keeps track of different records since your adventures began.
Okay.
Such as the number of enemies you've defeated.
I don't know if I care about this part.
You can even
Yeah.
earn in-app
I'm
medals
definitely going
based
to
on
pick
your
up
records.
this Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 version.
Aim for new medals and goals, like total distance traveled or
Plus, it's going
rupees
to make
collected.
me pay like $50 to upgrade it.
Or community.
I don't
Top
know
of
if I care enough about this Zelda Notes
You
stuff.
can spin for a daily bonus.
What?
You'll be granted whichever in-game effect it lands on for the day, so
Tears
give
of
it a
the
try.
Kingdom is not
Good
a
luck.
game built for this kind of stuff. It's a cool idea.
Compatible amiibo accessories can be used to receive in-game items.
Yeah. Not
Zelda
new.
Notes keeps track of each amiibo you scan.
Oh.
When you scan an amiibo 5 times, you'll get an additional bonus use of that amiibo that you could normally only scan once per
Okay.
day.
Yeah, no, that was really funny. And the audio being ass, I had to stop halfway through and find the UK stream. That was very funny.
Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule on Nintendo Switch 2. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 editions. If you already
that big text blurb on the fucking front, that is ugly, ugly. Ew. No, it's a paid upgrade, assuredly.
Games, you can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
yeah,
editions
it's
by
definitely
purchasing
paid.
upgrade packs.
But
or
I was saying
the upgrade packs at
this is a justified upgrade. This is a substantial increase.
No additional cost with a paid Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
I think.
Plus, these new amiibo figures will
cool.
also be available. If you scan them in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you might receive a paraglider fabric.
Okay. That's nothing. They're not saying how much it is. But damn, that looks way better. I'll buy the Tears of the Kingdom one. This looks really great. Okay. Okay, what do I look at? Let me look at this Mario Party Jamboree stuff again.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Jamboree TV. Is any of this shit gonna be compatible
game and adds
in
new features,
party mode?
including mouse controls.
I feel like it's not going to.
Audio recognition.
The mic mini games are back, dude.
Expressive rumble. And gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
This is gonna make me buy the Switch 2
all
camera.
of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
The idea of getting some friends over and putting the Switch 2 camera up so we can see each other's live reactions in-game is so funny to me.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
Like, this looks
You'll
really
be able
fun
to
to
see
me.
each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions.
Yeah, on me, I've been setting aside a lot of money for this. I'm gonna be spending like $800 at launch. Imagine getting high as fuck and watch yourself come out of the pipe. I'll stream that. I'll do that.
Or
I'll do that on stream.
friends can take the party online.
I regularly have people over to play Mario Party. I definitely will.
Where the livelier team wins.
We'll get that camera.
Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go. And compete in other mini games using
This is not
full body
gonna work.
movement and sound.
This is gonna be terrible.
Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster with the safety bar
So
lowered.
these are like cool things. I do wish we were getting DLC for like the main game,
Use mouse
you know?
controls to shoot down enemies
But this
while
is
you feel
fun.
the bumps and rumbles of
I'll
the
play
coaster.
it. I liked the other modes in Jamboree, other than the flight mode.
When
That
you
shit was
enter
ass.
a pipe, a mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
It is very interesting that they're doing like
Enjoy the
gyro
thrill
mixed
of these
with
intuitive mini games.
mouse control.
How quickly can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I mean, I'll get it.
Nintendo Switch 2
I love
edition
Mario Party.
Plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
So here's the fucked up part. This is the messed up part. I'm slowly kind of working towards in-box Mario Party collection. So I might buy the physical version of this.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own
I
Super
hate that
Mario
I'm
Party
saying that.
Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade
We'll see.
pack.
I'll see when it comes out. I might have to adjust my game collecting mindset a little bit if shit's gonna be this expensive, though. Okay. The Switch parental controls, Nintendo Switch 2. We'll pop in there in a little bit. Pop into GameCube real quick. I popped off when I saw this. Thank God.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new
Get the
classic
physical
game
update pack and
library
staple it. Yeah, that's
exclusive
smart
to
actually.
Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
2,
maybe I'll just buy a physical
Nintendo
card.
GameCube, a Legend of Zelda game that looks
This
like
is
a
really
cartoon
interesting.
come to life through cell shading.
That we're not getting Wind Waker HD and they're putting regular Wind Waker on the Switch
Controlling
first.
the wind
Or
using
Switch
a
2
mysterious
first.
baton, Link set sail on an adventure across the Great
I
Sea.
still think that we'll
The
get
Legend
it,
of
but it's
Zelda,
like
The Wind Waker. Transcending
it's
history.
it's interesting because it's not like it's just like the same thing. Like Wind Waker HD is better gameplay wise from what I've heard.
A tale of souls and
Soul
swords.
Calibur 2 being on here is really cool.
Soul.
And then F-Zero GX. This is big. This is probably the one I'm most excited for when it launches.
We'll put it all on the line in death-defying
I've been
races.
wanting to play this.
Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode. Get ready to experience.
I mean, I know I've heard this game's
F-Zero
peak, so.
In games that
So
support
these are the three
multiplayer,
launch
up to
lines.
4 can
Not
play
bad
together
for
locally.
launch. I mean, it's not a
or
lot of
online.
games, but I'm waiting for online Double Dash.
Enjoy
That's
these
gonna
classic
fucking be
games
awesome.
with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and
So I'm
customize
assuming
them
you'll
to
also
your
just be
liking.
able to plug in a GameCube controller with the, yeah.
More
with the,
titles will be added in the future.
Sunshine, duh. Path of Radiance is fucking massive. That game is like $250. Being able to stream Path of Radiance is gonna be game changing. I love Path of Radiance. Pokemon XD, that's huge. Mario Strikers, Chibi Robo. These are like, they're getting like some of the most expensive GameCube games on there right off the bat. F-Zero also, like Pokemon Coliseum, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah,
Nintendo
there's gonna be a lot of great
Nintendo
shit on here.
Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming
Yeah,
to Nintendo Switch
that's really
Online plus
awesome.
Expand
And this new controller too.
so be released.
I mean, I know it's not like unique, but I'll buy this controller too. That's the thing. I'm buying so much shit. I'm gonna buy this wireless GameCube controller. Having this is gonna be so cool. You know, not having to plug in like the GameCube adapter and just having the option with the ZL button, like that little baby ZL button. It's silly, but I get why they did that. You know, they're keeping the feel of the GameCube controller while having all the buttons there.
Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively
I'm buying
available
this.
for Nintendo Switch Online members.
I'm
will
good, Rox.
also
Have
be
you been?
available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that's just, it's so nice to have that, you know. All right. Same here, Rox. That's kind of how I've been feeling. It was like this screen when I realized it was 3D Donkey Kong. No, that was me. Kirby Air Ride into this killed me. I was almost dead silent, but like, Sam was watching with me. I like was low-key starting to cry watching Kirby Air Ride, and then this popped up. And like, this just annihilated me. Oh, I know some people will disagree. I think he looks great. I love how he looks. Look how massive this is. Dude, I bet this shit is gonna control like butter. Voiced by Seth Rogen. Being able to like burrow into shit is so cool. What a cool idea for Donkey Kong. You know, like destroy a bunch of things. God damn, like, look at this. You can just destroy everything. This is so cool. Like, this is awesome. You gotta ride this shit. And you got like these little Donkey Kong Country-esque like 2D sections maybe. Bro is Wreck-It Ralph. Nice rocks, yeah. I was popping off for Kirby Air Ride. Got the animal buddies again. Oh, it played the... Ooh, banana. I didn't realize it did that. That's awesome. This game just looks so colorful, too. Or 1,000 yen. So probably like 10 or 15 bucks. Hell yeah, Oddme. Hell yeah. I don't plan on really speedrunning a lot of stuff again, but this could make me for like a few weeks, maybe. Only 3 months until this game comes out. We're going to be playing this in July. That's so crazy. Oh my god. Summer broke? Yeah, I'm going to have no money. I was thinking of moving to Seattle this summer. I might have to delay that. It is so awesome that none of this leaked. Day before your birthday? Big birthday gift. Big birthday gift right there. Yeah, I mean, hella hardware leaks, but no, like, software leaks is wild. Oh, this game looks really, really good. Really, really good. Like, okay, obviously, do I want a new 3D Mario? Of course I want a new 3D Mario. Like, yeah. But we're gonna get one. This is awesome. Like, I am as excited for this as I would be for a new 3D Mario. Yeah, new James Bond is pretty awesome, actually. That's kind of like low. I feel like people are gonna sleep on that, but a new James Bond game is really cool. And Street Fighter 6 coming to Switch is awesome. You know, I was wondering if we would get a 3D Donkey Kong, but I was so confident we would get 3D Mario that I was like, yeah, we're not gonna get 3D Donkey Kong this year. But I'm so glad we're getting 3D Donkey Kong. Like, this is so awesome. It would be really cool if it was like a GoldenEye, like, reboot. Yeah, no, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is fucked. Releasing the same year as Mario Kart and Kirby Air Ride, like, they're done. Kirby Air Ride's this year, right? Also, we're getting that Forgotten Land DLC too, so that's also some great 3D platforming. Let me look at Kirby Air Ride. Air Riders, sorry. For half a second, I locked in thinking it was maybe Smash, but then I realized what it was. I'm sure it will, Oddme. Kirby Air Riders being directed by Sakurai, that's not nothing. That's big. He's been working on this for a few years, too. Tomodachi Life 2? Eh, whatever. They could still do it, honestly. But it wouldn't make sense, you know? New games getting a Switch 2 upgrade. Yeah, this is where I was realizing it was Kirby Air Ride. Smash will come eventually. I was like crying here. I was just in disbelief. I had a feeling, and then when the boosters showed, I knew. Oh man. I know this isn't gameplay yet, but like... Oh man, oh. I can't believe we're getting a new Kirby Ride. I can't believe we're getting this game. This is so awesome. That's so awesome. That's so awesome, man. It's like, it's not even the game I'm most excited for. It's just like, there is like there's like a child in me, you know, that just got so happy that we're getting another Kirby Air Ride. No, it's not. No, it's very obviously a new game. No, this is it's not Kirby Air Ride remake. This is a new game. And it being helmed by Sakurai is awesome. Finding out that this is the game he's been working on, that's fucking awesome, man. This is so cool. And coming out this year, like, oh man. Like, he's gonna deliver on what Kirby Air Ride was always meant to be. I have like 100% faith. Everything that man touches is golden. Not to put him on a pedestal, but it's true. Man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is so cool. And maybe I'll try to get my copy of Kirby Air Ride from my parents' house soon here, and maybe I'll stream some Kirby Air Ride. Maybe I'll finally try to 100% everything. It's peak. Yeah, Sonic is fucked. Sonic Racing Crossworlds was fun. I played the beta, but they're fucked. Releasing same year as Mario Kart and Kirby Air Ride is crazy. They're done. Oh man. That's so good. It's so awesome. Okay. Alright. I probably should look at Mario Kart now. I'm gonna have to look at this game chat too, because there's a lot of stuff in there. So, I watched the trailer again. I didn't pause a lot. But I will pause here. Try to see all the tracks that are in here. Okay. These tracks are massive. This is insane. I'm getting the feeling that these are not going to be like lapped tracks. Like, these are just going to be really long. Let's go. I just really like how Mario looks in that jump. Look at him. No, I was seeing some crazy racers in there. Yeah, Cataquack, I popped off for Cataquack. Like, there are some crazy inclusions here. Okay, so there's a lot of, like, normal characters here. Everyone you kind of expect. Peach looks so good. It's like her Mario Wonder design. So, this is awesome. Like, I know functionally it's not different, but boats, that's so cool. And then, like, the skiing. And you got, like, the little wings for gliding. Oh, let me see Donkey Kong again. I love this design. I think it looks awesome. Pauline looks really good. Look at how fucking massive this track is. And look, you can come in from all like these different sides. Like, Jesus Christ. Dude, they did. They did. Here's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's kind of the question of like, how do you top Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? This is how you top Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is crazy. Hammer Brother, Goomba, Nabbit, Radiator Springs. Goomba is awesome. I'm definitely going to play Goomba. Yeah, costumes is also huge. Which, like, they would be dumb if they didn't do it, right? So, like, all the... Okay, so we got fucking Calms Koopa. We got Racing Wario. What's that back there? We got, like, Mountain Outfit Peach. Oh, look at that King Boo face. That's really cool. That's like... Oh, Oh my god, we got a cool little racing outfit for Rosalina too. Elden Ring was on my bingo card too. I actually was really confident about that. Golden Buddhist Wario. Dude, this is cool. Rail grinding. That's awesome. And then this. I lost my mind at that. Wait, is that Shy Guy Bazaar? That kind of looks like Shy Guy Bazaar. This is really cool. Yeah, yeah, well, because they were talking about, like, day and night and, like, weather gimmicks, too. So, daytime Shy Guy Bazaar, maybe. Moo Moo Meadows cow? Genius. Amazing inclusion. Like, that is so awesome. That's so cool. Mega Mushroom's back. Hammer Bro. And then, there's some cool Bowser shit going on here. Okay, that's regular Bowser. Bunch of Mario Kart Tour stuff's coming back. Driving into the truck and getting to do that. Okay, so this is what I'm wondering. What's this burger? Lego Burger Mario. So there's this new burger item. And it looks like he does it and he has an outfit. But surely they're just gonna let you pick the outfits. Like, from the start. Like, you're not gonna be forced to... But this is a cool-ass outfit, like this cowboy outfit. Farmer Luigi. What is that? Is that supercharged Bowser? Is that? No, it's not. This is its own thing. But it kind of gives the vibe. That's a cool outfit, though. Oh, is this Striker's Bowser? Yeah. Yeah, he kind of looks like he is. Very similar, at least. Regardless, this cool-ass outfit. Oh, dude, look at this Koopa. He's cool. Yeah. Surely they'll just let you pick the outfit. Like, the burger isn't going to be the only way. They'd be throwing away money. That Peach outfit's really clean. Look, all of these are so good. I mean, some of these were Odyssey costumes, but, like, this shit, this racing outfit, awesome. Racing Mario. The snowman from Mario 64? That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, and Charging Chuck is back there. Yeah, I saw the penguin. Penguin's really good. Dude, wait. This roster is peak. Is that Baby Mario down there? That is. Dude, look at Baby Mario in his little outfit. Look at him. Here's the thing. I know all the babies are back. I don't care. This is like, these are crazy. Yeah, no, this promotional art is insane. Look at him. I'm going to be swapping between so many characters, especially with these outfits. Like, I need like a random select. And let me get a good view of that. Oh my god. Is this Mushroom Bridge? No, that's not Mushroom Bridge. This is its own thing. Just like the scale of this game. Moo Moo Meadows cow is awesome. Look at that fucking sandworm. What is Kamek doing? Like, Wario got a little outfit back there. Probably Rox. Probably. This game just looks so cool. Okay, I need to kind of take a look at what we're seeing here. Another outfit here. Go back. That looks like a Toadette outfit, Rosalina outfit. Man, there's so many outfits here. I mean, they've been
Brand
working on this
new
game
entry from
forever.
Mario Kart
Sergeant Chuck, there he
series
is.
launching exclusively
Lackey 2's back with cool outfits. This Bowser Jr. outfit's really cool.
on the Nintendo
Dude, I saw Cataquack after the Direct and popped off. Cataquack is an amazing inclusion.
Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Oh my god.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending
Okay.
on that span the globe.
So this... Hold on. One thing at a time.
Kart races are held. Welcome to this vast world. Kart
This is not... Oh yeah, Moo Moo Meadows. It says it back there. This is Moo Moo Meadows. It just looks so different. That's so cool. This is a crazy Moo Moo Meadows with the castle in the background.
races are held throughout various.
And then this is a new track.
Kart races
All those little cow
are
flags.
held throughout various.
Get fried chicken. All these little Yoshi food trucks. So this is a new track. And then I
regions
saw...
that span the
This is new. I like the Sahara Desert.
globe.
This mountain track. I'm pumped for this. Airship Fortress is back. That's awesome. It looks so good.
Depending
This is a
on the
new
time
one.
of day and
Look at this Luigi outfit.
weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
I love this King Boo outfit. This is really good. And he's definitely going to have his Luigi's Mansion 3 outfit. The dynamic weather and lighting, like, that's cool. Okay. This is insane. Nabbit? This fucking, the what, bee? What's it called? What? I don't even know the names of some of these guys. The bee, the fucking crab from Mario Bros, the little, like, bitty bug. We got Monty Mole, Penguin. I know, we got regular bee and no queen bee. We got the 3D... Oh, Wiggler's back? This is like an insane roster. Baby Daisy outfit. Look, they just randomly throwing people in outfits. Who's between Spike? Oh, Spike, I didn't even see. Yeah, who is that? I mean, they could have Cappy. We just don't know yet. Yeah, who is that? Is that Baby Penguin? That guy is tiny. Who is that? Who's that small in Mario? Yeah, Wiggler's back here. This is Wario. That's Peach. That's Baby Peach. Looks like Koopa. Who is this? Is that like a 3D World cat? And then Toad's Factory is in this game because this remix.
Mario Kart game.
Oh wait.
Mario Kart game.
Oh, it's a fucking like the swooper.
Game.
It's the bat from New Super Mario Bros. They're putting anyone in. What the fuck is fucking? What is little bro doing? Yeah, Toad's Factory music playing is awesome. Man, they're just putting anyone in here. Dude, wait, look at that hard as fuck Wario outfit. Holy shit. Look at that. That is cool.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Okay. Mario Bros. Circuit, Crown City, Whistle Stop Summit, and DK Spaceport. So...
In the classic Grand Prix,
Okay.
race through 4 courses.
So it does look like they're honestly just... Oh no! This is a retro cup. Yeah, they're like alternating, almost. So Desert Hills, Shy Guy Bazaar, Wario Stadium, and Airship Fortress. Damn, they look so different. Yeah, well these are all retros. Because Desert Hills was DS, right? Yeah. These are all retro courses. This is definitely N64 Wario Stadium because it hasn't been brought back yet. But they're definitely changing a lot. Well, is it? It's hard to tell. I think it's going to be N64 Wario Stadium. It's the only one that that hasn't been brought back from 64 yet. Shy Guy Bazaar and Airship Fortress. I mean, these are all great choices. They're really looking like they're mixing it up. Ugh.
Courses in a bid for
DK Pass, Starview Peak, Sky High Sunday, Wario Ship. Oh, okay. So they are actually kind of mixing like new courses and old ones. Yeah, Starview Peak is new. DK Pass is new, right? That's not anything else. Oh no, that's DS, right. But yeah, Sky High Sunday and Wario Shipyard are also old. Sky High Sunday is a little boring to bring back, but whatever. But Starview Peak is new.
first place.
Koopa Troopa Beach, Fairway Oasis, Crown City, Peach Stadium. Okay, so Koopa Troopa Beach. Is this like N64 Koopa Troopa Beach? Probably. It kind of looks like it. There's just so much style. Crown City's in Shell and Mushroom Cup. Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Interesting. Yeah, you like drive back to it. That's interesting.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
So, in the Grand Prix, do you drive to the next course after you just finish one? That's really cool.
You'll also drive to the next course.
Yeah, Pokey is a driver. Oh my god.
As part of the competition.
Looking like Arabian Wario. There's Cataquack. Dude, this is my goat. I'm playing a lot of Cataquack.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history.
This is DK Pass.
The competition is gearing up.
Well, let's go back.
Don't sleep at the wheel. Bid for.
So, we're going to know more because there's a direct in a few weeks, but here we have 7 cups with 4 courses each. So, at launch, we might be looking at 28 tracks, which is less than Mario Kart 8's launch. But like, these are big tracks. 4 cups. I only see 7 here.
First
Am I
place.
dumb? Oh, they show some? Okay.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Pianta? My goat!
Is gearing.
This is the greatest game yet created. Wait, is this Pika? Is that Pika? Like the little guy? That's what they're called, right? Yeah. Or no, not Pika. That's the Paper Mario. What's the little Boo? That's not White Shy Guy. That's a ghost. What are they called? Category boot. Keepa. That's what it is. This guy. That's him. Damn, they just making anyone a Mario Kart racer.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Look at Moo Moo Meadows. This is insane.
Race 9.
Okay. Yeah, these are more cups. Are they... What are they different for Knockout Tour? No, these are different tracks than those other cups.
Non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Jesus. Okay, hold on. So there was 7 in that first screen, and there's 8 here. 15 cups at launch? Really? Are they like mode exclusive? There's no... Oh, okay. So you can probably unlock Special Cup.
Another.
I like these, the item box thing. Looks like they're bringing back the 8 Deluxe item system. Look how pretty this game is. This is really, really pretty.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're
I like
the
this
placement
idea.
shown when you hit a
Mario
checkpoint,
Kart Battle
you'll be
Royale.
eliminated.
I love the little Yoshi render up here. Oh my god, the dolphin! Oh my god. They made everyone a Mario Kart character. I just keep finding new ones. That's insane. They just keep... There's more and more. What up, Tibbs? The fucking dolphin.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the
Look at
placement shown
him.
when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
So are there gonna be like
And you
8...
make it all the
Is there gonna be 16 cups at launch? Because we saw 7, and then we saw 8 more cups. And we're assuming Special Cup will exist. That's 18 cups with 4 each. That's crazy. There's gonna be 64 tracks? Right? Is that how? No. 8 times 2 is 16. Is that 32? Yeah. Wait, I'm confused. No, 16 cups. Times 4. Yeah, that's 30. That's 64. I'm tired. I'm on like 4 hours of sleep. Damn, is this game gonna launch with 64 tracks? This might be the greatest game ever created.
way to the finish line? You can also freely drive around
Mario's
this
popping
vast
the beer.
world in free roam.
This is also so cool. Just getting to drive around in like an open world Mario Kart, that sounds so awesome. Going off-roading and shit.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
You can do mid-air tricks.
So drive wherever your heart takes you. Explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
You can do like little rail grinds over here. Yeah, that Wario costume is really good.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And
I hope
even
that
take
there's
photos
like
together.
missions in this free roam mode, you know? Like different quests and stuff you can do. Railgun threw you off. I didn't expect that, but I think it's really cool.
They're at different locations.
Look at Airship Fortress. Look how awesome this looks. Who's that?
At different locations.
Who is that? Is that the Blob from Monsters vs. Aliens? Who is that?
Different locations.
Who the fuck is that? Is that the dolphin? Maybe, yeah, maybe it's in the air. It's the tail. There's the penguin. Yoshi outfit's great. Oh, dude, I love this Waluigi outfit. Is this Dino Dino Jungle? No, this is like a new thing.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World!
What a fucking... Well, I feel like it might not be, because the game chat trailer had some more footage from that track. Dude, what a loaded fucking trailer. In 4 minutes, that was like an insane amount of stuff. This splash art too, amazing.
Day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World.
2 weeks until we can find out even more, and then 2 months until it comes out. Like, they're probably just gonna talk about everything here.
Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Okay, we gotta jump into game chat video, because that had more Mario Kart stuff. But before that, I am about to piss myself, so I'll be right back. Okay, let's see what else we can glean from game chat stuff. Now, I don't really care about the actual game chat. This is around when all the desyncing with the audio happened. That's so funny that they fucked up the presentation. This Joy-Con grip looks a lot more comfortable. It looks a lot more sturdy in the back. Yeah, that is really crazy. Okay, I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break from Mario Kart, because that is, I want to talk about that. Deltarune, Chapter 3 and 4, coming out on Switch, on Switch 2 is wild. Like, this is huge. Oh shit, I didn't even talk about this yet. We'll get to that. Like, oh. I mean, I keep forgetting about Deltarune, but, like, this game's awesome. This is so awesome. Like, I'm definitely getting this on Switch 2 at launch. And I'll probably just replay Chapters 1 and 2. This is gonna be peak. For real, rocks. So, it is just 4 chapters now, right? They're not doing 5 chapters. Also, where's the sizzle reel? Final Fantasy VII Remake coming is awesome. Hades 2 is really awesome. Okay, yeah. Shadow Labyrinth, I already was gonna pick up, but I think Shadow Labyrinth looks really awesome. This is gonna have crazy competition with Mario Kart, but look how good Fast Fusion looks. Look at that. That is so cool. I'm definitely picking up Fast Fusion. I love Fast RMX. F-Zero almost. Yeah. I mean, Shinnen's really great at these like high-speed racers. It's so cool that they're launching a new fast game on Switch 2, just like they did for Switch 1. I played a lot of Fast RMX when Switch 1 launched. That was actually like the main game I played. I played more Breath of the Wild technically, but I played a lot of Fast RMX. Oh, that looks really good. Shadow Labyrinth coming out this July. This is a good year for games. I'm surprised we didn't see any Dragon Ball. No Sparking Zero. Where is it? Gotta pop in. An actual working Fortnite. So I'll keep playing Fortnite on PC if I ever play it, but this is big. Hey dude. Bothering him. Say hi to Frog, everyone. Having a working version of Fortnite on a Nintendo console is big. Because Fortnite sucks on the Switch. It is near unplayable. But this looks like it runs really well. I'm waiting for a very specific thing. Oh, wait. Is it earlier? You guys know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
After the stream went down? It went down like right around here.
Monster now reload.
Everything.
Hi.
I'm looking for a Silk Song.
Turn.
My name is Future Open. You can meet until 7.
Cyberpunk coming is really cool. This is kind of a given that Final Fantasy VII Remake would come. I don't know if they're going to be able to get Rebirth. So I haven't played Hollow Knight, so like, you know, I'm not like, I just like looking at other people, but like, this was crazy that it didn't get like its own mention. Like, casually throwing this in here with the 2025, that is insane to do. People have been fucking waiting. Like, it's just so fucking funny. Like, me and Cam, we were watching in the living room. This popped up, and we were like just going crazy. We were like, "What? You can't just casually throw that out there. Like, that is just so random." Good luck on Class Rocks. Oh man, that is just wild. I want to touch on this real quick. I won't touch on it too long because I don't have tons to say.
I give you.
But a brand new Souls-like from FromSoft, exclusive to Switch 2. That's really, really cool. This is big. This is a heavy fucking hitter. And it's also like Bloodborne adjacent, I think. So I don't know a lot about Souls games. I've only tried Elden Ring and I haven't gotten very far. I haven't like really sunk my teeth into them yet. But I know people love Bloodborne, but it's like owned by Sony. But this is like a Bloodborne adjacent kind of thing. It looks really cool.
And contemplate now the moon.
But having this launch exclusively on Switch 2, even if it's just like a timed exclusive, that is wild. Because FromSoft is on top of the world right now. And it looks like it could run a little bit better, but they're probably working on it. Especially if it's long, like if it's a Switch 2 specific game, they're gonna get this shit running well. FromSoft is on top right now. They know what they're doing. I like this little evil mouse. That's wild, man. That is so wild. Oh my god. Doing this into Kirby Air Ride into Donkey Kong was like the craziest fucking wombo combo. Okay. I'm gonna look at this game chat so I can look at Mario Kart.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
So, the C button being like a chat button makes a lot of sense. It would have been cool if it was like cast, but this is kind of what I expected it to.
That was me. That was you? So quick. Oh, no.
Look at that lightning animation. That shit really slows everyone down.
Wait, no.
I hate listening.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No,
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
There's this little free roaming mode. You get like a cool mini map. But it's like a top-down mini map. Like you can still see the world. That's really cool. That's really good. Oh my god, Odyssey's probably gonna run better on Switch 2, huh? It's not getting a Switch 2 edition though. Which makes sense, because we're getting a new 3D Mario next year, probably.
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
Off for an adventure.
Yeah, you can just go and explore. That's crazy. I mean, I almost want to say like it's insane how big this game looks. But they've definitely been working on this game for like 6 years. So, I'm not that shocked.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still
Okay.
behind me, right? Alright, let's keep going.
Speaking.
I big fucking doubt this shit is gonna filter things out other than voice. No shot. They don't have that technology in here. You guys remember WeSpeak? That's what they said WeSpeak would do. Granted, that was almost 20 years ago, but there's no way. This is not going to work as well as they say it is. It's cool that it's built in. It's not going to. There's no way. What's up, Jaden? How's it going? Sorry, I was responding to a text.
Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through
That-
clearly,
that's not-
letting
that's-
you chat with ease.
This is not happening.
Oh. Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open,
There we go. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
I like how
Did you see someone just
awful
like
it
go on
looks
top
down
of that
there.
dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it.
Well, I want to do it too.
Yeah, so this is that dinosaur track. So I don't think that's Dino
Go
Jungle.
on top of that dinosaur.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it.
Well, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
I like that Bowser outfit.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Guy right here.
I just want to look at Mario Kart.
Adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Other friend's game screen.
That Bowser outfit.
Or expand another.
Look at that. That's just kind of slick. It's cool that these chat features are on the Switch, too. Like, that's cool. I'm not really going to use it, probably. But it's cool.
Friend's game screen.
You gotta get above
We'll
that
have the option.
wall that's to your left.
You're almost there, though.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is definitely applicable to certain people.
wall
Just not to
ride.
me.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have
Together.
right.
Welcome.
ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of specific Mario Kart stuff in here.
Here. By connecting this camera to the
This
system,
camera's so funny. I'm totally gonna buy it.
Hey, what's up?
I have to for the Mario Party DLC.
Yo!
I can't wait for Nintendo to be looking at
How's
me all the
everyone
time.
doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while
I
playing
wonder
a
if I
game.
can plug the camera in to my computer and use it as a webcam. Probably. I'll do a stream with the Nintendo camera.
On here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
Focus.
Here's
Baby
how it looks
Luigi.
with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
I do kind of like this.
Okay.
I want to get really drunk and play Mario Party Jamboree with the Switch camera.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in
Yeah,
the same
no,
room.
it's
Play
cool.
together, or
If it
compete
works
in
the way they
online
think it's gonna
multiplayer
work.
games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Like
Decide
being able
your
to kind of
own
put it
rules
on
for
the
a retro
screen.
game
That is
competition.
cool.
Or hold a sports competition between
I've heard the
families.
camera's $50, so you know
All
that's
together,
a hard sell,
anytime,
but
anywhere.
it's still cool.
Game Chat.
Just request off work for June 5th and 6th. Hell yeah. Yeah, I took today off work and I'm working tomorrow instead. Only tomorrow's my day off, just because now I'm going to be distracted. But I'll definitely be taking June 5th and 6th off. I feel like I saw something like Jeff Keighley tweeted that pre-orders were going to go live in a week. That's a good point. Very evil way to begin a trailer that does not contain a new challenger. They're waiting for Elena. They being... On the 9th? On like June 9th? Oh, you mean... Oh no, you mean in a week. Fuck. I mean, in a week, I'll be at work, but I'll be able to pre-order it.
You so quick.
I didn't hear that. That's really funny. The guy screaming in the back. That's really, really good. Ah! I'm gonna be playing some F-Zero GX. Well, no, I mean, this is gonna launch day and date with Switch 2. But, like, I'm gonna want to play F-Zero GX, but how am I gonna have time when I'm just gonna be playing Mario Kart? Like, Mario Kart's gonna be all I'm playing for, like, a month. I need to listen to that again.
So quick.
That is so fucking funny. Oh my god, I need to be able to get back to that.
So quick.
Bro was definitely like in first and fell off the map. Like, oh. Oh. Okay, wait. Here we go. Pre-order start April 9th. Well, where do we get this information? Game chat's major feature Switch 2. I look forward to having the opportunity. Okay, so they're talking about the download shit here. GBA DS had a feature called Download Play where you could send a portion of the game to friends and play together. We looked into the possibility of having this feature on Switch as well, but the data volume of Switch games is so large it takes a very long time to transfer data, so we had to ban this idea. We thought that by taking advantage of the Switch 2 system's processing power and using the same streaming technology the Wii U uses to send images from the console to the handheld Wii U gamepad, we could show the gameplay instantly without having to take time to transfer the software. That's cool. That's a cool, like, reuse of the Wii U's technology. That is really cool. How are they going to do that online? There's selected parts of supported games. Okay. Are they talking about doing it online at all? Like, it is a thing, but... Quality game image used when it's transferred using... Okay, so it's streaming from, like, this system. Probably not going to work great with something like Mario Kart, but do it. Oh, wait, no, it's only for certain games. So hopefully it'll be, like, optimized. That's cool. Skimming. Dude, leave him alone. My cats love fucking with you. Development, the focus was on enhancing its performance. Says compatibility was a lower priority. I wonder if they were considering not doing backwards compatibility. That's really interesting. But, like, they had to get that done. Huh. Okay. That's really interesting. So, the Switch 2 doesn't have Switch 1 hardware in it. I'm just reading this. I'm not trying to read it all out loud. Oh, actually. So those systems, 3DS and Wii U, were compatible because Nintendo 3DS contained Nintendo DS hardware and the Wii U contained Wii hardware. However, Switch 2 doesn't contain any Switch hardware. The process of converting game data for Switch to run on Switch 2 is performed on a real-time basis as the data is read in. It is like having Switch games simultaneously translated for Switch 2. That's really interesting. So they're finding like a middle ground between like emulating and just like native hardware compatibility. It's like there's a native thing in it that is translating it to run on the Switch 2. Which to me indicates that it's definitely like Switch games all will run better. Because it's not Switch 1 hardware. But that's also really nice that they were just like, because Switch 1 hardware is so old at this point that like they're just moving past it. There's some cool stuff in here. Yeah, they're checking every single game individually. More than 10,000. That's insane. Yeah, some of the Labo stuff won't be able to. We tried running Switch games on Switch 2. There were some where loading times became faster, game performance became more stable, so we realized that the overall gameplay experience improved. Mentioned previously, Game Chat will also be available for Switch games that are played on Switch 2. Even for previously released games, there are opportunities to add value in the sense that it can enhance and change the gameplay experience. That's really awesome. So, like, that is just the thing. The Switch games are just gonna run better on Switch 2. Eventually, if I ever replay Mario and Luigi Brothership, that would be really awesome. Blue by Switch 2 already on a Switch? Yeah. Virtual card stuff, but oh, they're going to talk about the name here. There are a lot of ideas for the name. We really struggled to find the right one. We even consider ideas like Super Nintendo Switch. However, Super NES, which came out after the NES, couldn't play NES games. Switch 2 can play Switch games. Feel right using the same naming convention as Switch 2 is a new system with improved performance, but we'd like the players who get their hands on it to not focus on the specs, rather think of it as the latest system developed by Nintendo. Yeah, I mean that's interesting to hear them make that comparison with the Super Nintendo. It's cool that they considered Super Nintendo Switch. That's what a lot of people were throwing around. That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the main logic is you don't want it to be confusing. You just want it to be, this is the newest one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, sweet. I feel like we got a lot of the... Or is there a page? Oh, wait, let me look at these little pages. Tons of little screenshots. Ugh, every character looks so good, and they just have so much personality. Everywhere is your race course. God damn. Okay, hold on. How many courses are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one back here. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Hold on. There's definitely one down here, too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12. 122, 324, 25, 26. So somewhere between like 28 and 32 courses probably at launch, but it looks like they have multiple versions. Because like there was like what, Crown City or whatever had multiple versions. That's kind of cool. And there's gonna be like assuredly. They should, if Nintendo's smart, they will release DLC for this game as long as the Switch 2 exists. Look at a little Birdo outfit. That's so cool that you drive on the water now, like you don't drive in it. Wait, is this Peach Beach? It totally is. These retro courses are insane. Like, they look so different, but that's totally Peach Beach. Oh my god. What the hell was that? That is so cool. Course race. So it is just an open world. You can just drive to the other courses. That is wild. Yeah, you can see the other courses in the background. Like, it's set up so that you can just play the course, but it is open world also. It's like having your cake and eating it too. It's both. Compete to earn the most points across 4 connected courses. Try to claim the top spot among 20. The areas between courses are part of the race too. So Grand Prix is like one big race now. I'm really curious how this is going to work online. Like, are we going to race specifically on like Grand Prix tracks? Because you can't drive from like here. Let me go back to that big ass map. Like, you can't drive from like here to here in the Grand. You know? Curious how that's gonna work. But like, yeah, all the stuff in between is like, it's like an open world Mario Kart. This is insane. Knockout Tour, a non-stop transcontinental rally. Rail through back-to-back courses with no pit stops along the way. If you don't place high enough by the time you reach 5 checkpoints, damn, so you can just drive throughout the whole map. That's so wild. There's a bunch of racers here. There's so many characters. I know there's going to be lots of videos counting all the different off the bat. I'm not going to try to do it now. Got the cool fucking sunshine shirt. Hell yeah. This game is going to blow my fucking mind. It already is. Got some more Joy-Con wheels. Gotta have the Joy-Con wheel. For $80. I'll say it. Might be worth $80. I'm gonna have to give this some thought over the next week. Because I really would love a physical copy of Mario Kart World. But if I'm already going to be spending so much money, I feel like it probably makes sense for me to get this bundle and save $30 and just maybe a few years down the line buy a physical copy. It's like the physical copies aren't going to go anywhere, you know? And in like 8 years, there's going to be like 30, 40 million copies of this game floating around. Although a lot of people, if the physical copies are going to be more expensive, a lot of people are going to buy it digitally, especially at launch. They're definitely trying to incentivize digital purchases more, especially with like the game card stuff. But if Nintendo is trying to look out for me like that, I'll buy it digital. I don't care. Or this camera. Connect a compatible USB-C camera like Nintendo Switch 2 camera accessory. So it doesn't have to be the Switch camera. You can buy it could be just compatible cameras. So there'll probably be third-party ones. But this is probably the one you need to buy. Compact size makes the camera easy to move in place where you need it to be. The wide-angle lens can be freely adjusted to get everyone in the action, plus highly sensitive sensor can adjust the brightness automatically to faces. May be able to use a USB-C camera accessory you already own. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. They're being really transparent about like the features and things you can do. I really respect that a lot. I'm gonna switch to accessories. Whew. $80 for this controller. I mean, I'm not surprised. A Switch 1 Pro controller was $60, and that was like 8 years ago. And it's gonna be worth it, but it's a lot. But it looks nice. I mean, the Switch 1 Pro controller is like my favorite controller of all time. Like, that controller is amazing. This fucker, really good. So, I'm definitely going to pick up a Switch 2 Pro controller. I'm probably just going to pick up one at launch. I'm going to pull up my calculator app. Start adding some of this shit up, actually. So, $500 for the console. With Mario Kart, plus 80 for the controller. That's minimum $580 before tax at launch. What else am I going to get? Probably Deltarune 5. Probably Fast. Like, something. 625. I'm going to get that camera for like $50. Let's see how much that is. Oh my god, Switch, the Joy-Cons are $90. I really like that the Pro Controller has programmable buttons on the back. I think that's just kind of like a standard feature with Pro Controllers these days. That's nice. That'll be cool for Smash Brothers, whenever we get there. I hope Smash Ultimate gets... Like, it's probably not going to get like a Switch 2 edition, because we're probably going to get a new game soon enough, but... I'll be really curious to see what kind of stuff we get over the next. I mean, I'm not buying more Joy-Cons. For the entire Switch 1 generation, I never bought a second pair of Joy-Cons. I own 2 pairs just because I own 2 regular Switches. But I never bought more Joy-Cons. What did I buy? My younger sibling got 1 Pro Controller initially. Bought a second one after a bit, and then I got the Smash Ultimate Pro Controller when that came out. That was years ago. So, yeah, I've been rocking some of the same controllers since launch. Charging grip, cool. I'm not going to buy that. I'm just going to play with Pro Controller. Click on 2 strap. Wait, do these not come with a normal Joy-Con purchase? Oh, okay, no, it does. Say, that would be really weird. Joy-Con wheel. Not gonna buy that, but good for the PR. Yeah, this camera's $50. Switch 2 dock set. Replace your Nintendo Switch 2 dock or set up a second one. Adding an extra Switch 2 dock lets you easily set up a second TV in your house for big screen gaming action. Switch dock, AC adapter, USB charging cable, and $110 is a lot for that, but at least there's actually shit inside this dock now. There's a cooling fan now. That's really big, because I know lots of like Nintendo Switch overclocking builds put a fan in the dock. You can output to 4K and stuff. That'll be nice. I'll probably get a second dock eventually, but not at launch. Carrying case. I like these little. Yeah, I don't know if I'll buy like the official Nintendo one. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of third-party carrying cases for cheaper. That said, the Nintendo Switch 2 all-in-one carrying case. This case can store and carry all equipment needed to play in TV mode, including the Nintendo Switch 2 system, Nintendo Switch 2 dock, Joy-Con, controllers, various cables, and up to 6 games. This is cool. Pro Controller 2. I might see if, like, there's a third-party version of this, but I like this idea. I definitely carry around my docks sometimes. $30 AC. Yeah, no, you can just, this is just a USB cable. Oh, I forgot about microSD express cards. I'm definitely gonna pick up. I probably won't need one right away at launch, because at least the Switch 2 is coming with 256 gigs of storage, which is nice. But I'll probably end up buying maybe a 512 gig microSD express. The storage is nice. I mean, 256 gigs is like, in my mind, the bare minimum for, like, good enough, you know? If it was less, I would very much be criticizing. Like, if it was 128, that would really suck. 256 is, like, bare minimum for being, like, acceptable, you know? Like, that's fine. Like, it would have been really nice if we got 512. But, it's a handheld system, you know, you can only have so much built in. It's already expensive enough as it is. And I'm gonna buy another microSD card, so. They haven't really talked about it. I really, really hope... I mean, they said that the cartridges are gonna have faster load times and stuff. But, I really hope that you can download games to the SD card. I really like that. Faster on the trailer. Like the load times. The load times are faster. The Tears of the Kingdom load time comparison was really, really big. Where do I live? Yeah, so that, yeah, there's going to be substantial differences. It's not going to be as good as, like, a SSD, but it is going to be better. System update via the internet is required the first time you use microSD express card. On Switch 2? Why? Inserting a microSD card that has been previously used on a Nintendo Switch console into a new console will not allow you to save or load digital. So I'll just buy a new one. There's going to be plenty of these to go around, especially, like, I'm not going to need one right away at launch. Because Mario Kart's going to be the only, like, giant game that I'm getting day one. So I'll look for the licensed ones. Like, I'm not going to get some weird, like, I'll try to get a licensed one just to make sure it's going to run well. But I'll probably try to pick up a 512 one if I can. It'll be another 100 or so. Yeah, I'm going to be dropping somewhere between, like, $800 and $1,000 the first month or two. You know, there's going to be games coming out. And alright. Let me look at this fucking... I might have to watch the trailer for this again. Groundbreaking adventure starring Donkey Kong. Dude, I love how he looks. I think he looks awesome. And I love this outfit he's wearing. Oh, man. Help Donkey Kong make his way through the depths of the underground world. The deeper he goes, the more place you find. Wait, so is the idea that you're going down? Oh, wow. That's really, really cool. That's cool. It's like a flip. Like, you're not trying to climb shit. Because usually in DK games, you're trying to go higher and higher up the island and climbing stuff. You're like burrowing deeper into the world. That's really, really cool. How big these areas are. Oh man. I really like the way this site is set up. This is cool. Not representative of actual game. Lying? You just destroy so much shit, too. I love the idea of a 3D Donkey Kong game where the gimmick is you can just fucking break everything. Hold the golden bananas. Ah! Void Co. Whole island was buzzing about the discovery of this tasty treasure, but then disaster struck. In the chaos, Void Co. stole every breathtaking bunch of bananas. Now Donkey Kong must venture deep underground and get them back. This is like the star replacement. Oh, they have a little friend. Interesting. It looks like Diddy Kong's just not going to be here. Which, I don't know. Maybe he will show up as like an NPC or something. But it's kind of just it's just Donkey Kong. $70. Seems about right. I think $70 is going to be the standard for most Switch games. Switch 2 games. Just because the scope of it. Honestly, like, I know people have been criticizing the $70 price standard and stuff. I think that people need to redirect their criticism for a few things. First of all, this is worth $70. Like, game development is super expensive. They've clearly been working on this game a long time. Like, it would be worth it on its own, but also, like, inflation is crazy. Like, $60 when the Switch 1 came out is, like, $70 now. Like, it's not Nintendo's fault that this thing is priced at $70. They could price it at $60, but it doesn't make sense to. This is a very fair price, I think. Lots of modern games are $70. Mario Kart World being $80 is really, really bold. What's up, Zerun? How's it going? Mario Kart World being $80, that's the one that, like, that's pretty bold. From what we're looking at, I can maybe say it's justified. But we'll have to see more in the direct in a few minutes. Just because it looks huge. I feel like they've been working on that game for like 6 years, you know? Like, it's very, very possible that it's going to live up to the $80 it's worth. But I'll find out. Plus, I'm getting the Switch bundle. A Switch 2 bundle. There's going to be a Mario Kart bundle every single year. Switch 2. I know they were saying that, like, the initial Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle is, like, while supplies last, but I think there's going to be a lot of those. It definitely feels like they're less confident about how prices are going to be. Shit with the Trump administration is definitely going to get more complicated in America. So we'll see what goes on with that. Why is Smash 6 trending? This didn't get announced. Oh yeah, I felt thinking Kirby Air Riders Smash 6. I thought about that for a second, but I'm glad it's Kirby Air Riders. It's my cat just constantly trying to break into my shit. I love this little guy in the hat. Deco Deals has a really good page for this. It's really awesome that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is getting a Switch 2 version. I really thought we were going to get a release date for this game. But, let's see. Marvel Cosmic Invasion I'll probably get. Do we know when this is coming out? Shadow Labyrinth. I might buy this on Switch too. We'll see. Kirby Air Riders, obviously, so awesome. I'll get Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition. So we saw like a slight look at the box art for Switch 2 games. The Switch 2 edition games have like the weird text blurb, but they look different, and I'm glad they do. You know, they're being very clear about what it is. Rotten Land, I'll pick up that DLC. I'll pick up the Jamboree DLC. Is this coming out day and date? Jamboree DLC? Nintendo may have leaked Yoshi's Woolly World for Switch. Really? Did they now?
Hey everyone, John here. And
Oh, John
last
Cartwright.
week in the previous Direct, we found it really weird that nothing was really dated for this year. We've got Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life next year in 2026, but nothing dated this year, which is especially weird because the Switch 2 is in June, and we have 2 months to fill in that time. And I suppose Nintendo today will be the solution to that. They'll probably drop some Switch 1 games on that. But what Switch 1 games? Well, we know one now. So special thanks to Joshua Goldie from Source Gaming. Big love to both him and Source Gaming. He spotted something very odd in the corner up here. That right there is Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly.
Did they really do that? That is an insane fuck up. I can't believe Nintendo didn't catch that. I want to go look at that myself. That is wild. Where is this Direct? Or is it their Switch 2 edition? Or do they fuck up? Here, let me find it. A little more cinematic. On these Switch.
These games take advantage of the performance-compatible game.
Look, right up here. At the top. Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. That's not on the Switch. Not yet. They just leaked it. They leaked their own release. Dumbasses. I mean, surely this is like about to be announced then. Why didn't they announce it last week? Pull up Nintendo today to see if they touched on it or anything. I don't know what's going on with this. That Switch Direct last week, like, it felt like they last minute must have taken out a bunch of Switch 1 games and, like, they're going to talk about it in, like, a few months. My guess is we're going to get, like, a really big June or July Direct. Like, late June, early July. For, like, tons of stuff. That's really funny that they leaked Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. Well, that's good to know, actually, because I've been wanting to play through Woolly World. I played the beginning of it years ago, and then I got too busy playing it, and I never went back to it. So it's nice that it's coming to Switch. So I'll definitely... It's good to know. Masses. What am I trying to look for? Let's see if this video is cute. Watch Switch 2 parental control. Is it going to be the same as before?
It's good to play games. But parents sometimes wonder, is my child playing too much? And what kind of games is my child playing? That's why Nintendo created an app to help monitor your child's gameplay. Nintendo Switch Parental Controls.
I just like seeing the little animation.
Games are supposed to be fun, but sometimes it can be a source of friction.
They don't really change much. It's kind of the
Switch
same.
Parental Controls to the rescue.
It's kind of the same thing. Just updated with Switch 2.
Just set an amount of playtime, and the system will let your child keep in mind that some parental.
Wait,
even
Mario
when they're
Kart
busy
footage.
leading the pack and dodging bananas. Keep in mind that some parental controls apply to the system, and some are customized to apply to individual players. Uh-oh. Looks like the message didn't quite get through. But the parent can see that he's not following the rules. There is a function to have the system go into sleep mode when it hits the time limit, but it's kind of a last resort.
The devastated Bowser Jr. comes back. I love it. This is such a classic.
You can also set playtime limits for each day of the week. So there can be more time on the weekends, for example. Maybe there can be a little something extra for good behavior.
Okay, so this is what the new box art kind of looks
Or
like.
maybe
I like it. It does what it needs to, you know. Oh my god, there's art on the spine now. Oh, thank god. I hate the Switch spines. They're so boring. There's just the no art. It just really sucks. I know they're kind of uniform and that's kind of cool, but I'm gonna like having art on the spines again.
You'll get a report showing
is
how
this
much
home
time
screen
your
Peach?
child spent playing which games. Knowing what kind of games your child likes to play can make it easier for you to talk to them.
I love these, yeah. I know that this is a lot of just reused stuff from the original trailer,
Of course,
but I
you'll
love
still
this.
have access to standard parental controls. You can set restrictions based on a game's age rating. You can also manage which friends they can use game chat with, as well as manage communications with others, until your child is ready to use those features. Once you've established the rules of the road, you and your child can enjoy gaming together. Nintendo
I
Switch
loved the
parental
part of the
controls.
direct where Bowser he lets him be friends with Goomba. I love this. Me and Cam were popping off about this.
Before younger players start using game chat,
You can talk with
Nintendo Switch
Goomba, you
parental
can't talk
controls
with
app
Boo.
to the
Boo's
Nintendo
bad
Switch 2
news,
system.
but Goomba's fine.
Parents play an important role in younger players' use of online features, so your child can only chat with friends you approve.
Goomba's okay. You can be friends
You
with
can rest
Goomba.
assured that your child's use of game chat follows your rules.
Why are the other guys popping off?
Friends you've approved are managed in a list.
Soccer buddy?
You can write a reminder about who the friend is, so you can always know which username matches to which friend.
I know this stuff doesn't matter as much, but like I don't know if I ever really like thought about it a lot for Switch 1, but like it is cool that this app exists. I think it's really cool because parents understanding, not controlling necessarily, like, but just monitoring and understanding the games that their kids are playing is very, very important. And I think that there's a lot of parents that just don't get that. I mean, that was definitely a big thing. I think it's more understood now, but it was definitely a big thing like while I was growing up, and especially like people above me, like millennials and Gen Z growing up, definitely like kind of had to contend with parents not understanding video game regulation. And a lot of times it was in like two extremes, where it was either like you could do whatever you wanted or you were like super limited. I was kind of lucky. I was like kind of in the middle, but I was more on the limited side. My parents restricted me a little more than I think that they should have, out of an abundance of caution. I get it, but I wish stuff like this kind of existed back when I was growing up for my parents. I feel like that it would have helped them out a lot, and I felt like it also would have helped them understand me better too, you know? I think this stuff is good. I like that this exists.
Each time a child wants to turn on their camera for a video chat, you'll need to grant permission.
I know I need to update my panels. I'll get to it.
This gives you the opportunity to teach the younger players in your house how to engage safely online.
I'm trying to get some more consistent streams going, and once I'm kind of in the rhythm of things, I'll update my panels. More than likely, I'm just going to get rid of them. Or maybe just have a rules
View
panel.
during video chat using the app too. If you'd rather wait until your child is older to use video chat, you can
This is
restrict
good.
use using the Game Chat parental controls. It looks like Bowser Jr. got permission. As long as he promises to follow the rules.
This is cute. I love these
You
little
can
videos.
also view your child's chat history. This feature allows you to see who your child has played with and for how long. Please use the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app to make sure that your child can
Quirky
enjoy
neighbor.
game chat safely. Nintendo Switch Parental Controls.
Cool. Cool. Oh yeah, what's up with this game? Dragon Drive. Wait, did my panel say I'm 21? That's awesome. So I must have updated that a few years. I mean, what? I took 2 years to update my panel. 23 now. So old. Yeah, I'll fix it. I also know there's a lot of stuff down there, like speedrun stuff mentioned. Like, I don't really... I want to update it, especially because, like, if I do manage to stream consistently, like, if I manage to stick with it, which I really hope that I have the conviction to do so, definitely, like, I don't want my focus to be speedrun. Like, this is not really what I'm interested in. I try not to go 2+ days without streaming. I left that there for a long time just because I thought it was really funny, but yeah, if I'm streaming consistently, I need to change that. I can't commit to something like that. I think it's definitely like I'll stream when I can, which sometimes will mean multiple days in a row, and sometimes it'll mean I might go a couple days without it, you know. Unfortunately, I'm an adult, and I have things to do. I have a job to go to, I have a girlfriend to hang out with, got friends to see, movies to watch, books to read. I got things to do. Went to a wedding next month. That's kind of fun. Yeah. Hey, fuck you, Oddme. See how far I am? I went camping last week, and I continued reading a book that I was trying to read last year, and I'm really enjoying it. Have I read anything since I got back? No, but I've been busy. I want to read more. I love reading, and I really miss reading. Hard to fit in time when I have so many hobbies. I might take some time to read today if I can kind of calm down a bit. All this Nintendo stuff is I'm going to be just looking at this all day. I definitely made the right call taking work off today. I would have been so distracted. I wouldn't have gotten anything done. I've also been reading some more Marvel Comics stuff. What's the deal with this game? Did they say it was launching summer 2025? Is this gonna be like a real game? Or is it gonna be like a $20 eShop game? Because this doesn't look deep enough to be its own thing. It's causing issues. Dude. My cats keep trying to break in cabinets. He is just so relentless. Really, really smart. I saw him pull bags out of a cabinet yesterday with his mouth. Lil bro is too smart for his own good. Alright. This mouse stuff is very cool. Having carpal tunnel definitely kind of sours this whole thing for me a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Especially if I like sit down in my living room and play on like my coffee table, I'll be fine. This game doesn't look deep enough. Like, there needs to be more. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering, Zuru, and I mean, you might just not be able to do it. Like, it might just be like, yeah, you have to have a flat surface. Which, like, if you're sitting on a couch, lots of people have a little coffee table or something. Get a hard book, you know, or a textbook or something. You have options. Yeah, I saw $80 is trending. I don't blame them. It's a lot of money. It might be worth it. Here's the thing. I wouldn't care so much about the $80 game if Nintendo actually priced their cheaper games the way they should also, you know? Because in my mind, I'm looking at Mario Kart World, just the little bit that we've seen, in just like the 4.5 minutes of trailer footage and then the various stuff we've seen on that chat footage, like, it looks like a game that is worth $80. It looks huge. It looks like this is going to be one of the biggest games Nintendo's ever made. And I think $80 honestly is pretty justified. The problem is that Nintendo releases games at prices that are too expensive otherwise. This is the problem that games have had for a long time. That games are not accurately priced to what they are, you know? Like, if Mario Kart World is $80 and Mario vs. Donkey Kong Remake was $20, you know, if they did stuff like that, that makes more sense to me. But pricing Luigi's Mansion 2 HD at $60, that's where it starts to get screwy. Because the sense of a game's price and what a game is actually worth is like a non-factor. People just assume that games are going to be $60 or maybe $70. They just make that assumption because games aren't priced how they should be. And it's always a problem of like, games are going to get sold for higher than they should be when they suck, you know? Like Suicide Squad, that game or whatever, I'm sure it was priced at like $60 and it's like they're just trying to make it, they're trying to make money, but that game was worth honestly nothing. I don't know though, it just, if games were sold according to how big size they were and how big the budgets were and stuff all the time, I don't think people would be as upset about this. $80 is a lot of money. I'm not going to pretend it's not. But I don't think that Nintendo pricing the game at $80 is the problem. I think that there is a larger industry problem going on. And I don't think it's Nintendo's fault. Could they have sold this game at $70? Probably. But I don't know. There's very clearly some price stuff going on that's kind of making shit difficult for them. I mean, they have a Japan-specific Nintendo Switch 2 being sold that only has Japanese support so that they can sell it for less. That's really, like, that's kind of telling of where we're at economically and stuff. There's just weird stuff going on. I will say, I am surprised that it was Nintendo that broke the boundary. This is so funny to me. I can't believe they fucking did this. They're fucking dumb. They're so fucking stupid. Yeah, I didn't think it would be Nintendo that would somehow do something like that, but yeah, no, that's the thing, is if you're buying it at launch, you can get that bundle and save on it, you know? There's gonna be lots of really great reactions to watch today. There was another amiibo I saw, like the Zonai like machine was. That's so, I can't believe they leaked Woolly World. That's so funny. Unless it was supposed to be Crafted World. Somehow. So, there's some interesting stuff going on here where in Europe, the physical games are more expensive. Wow. It's like that, huh? That is kind of true, Oddme, but even if they don't, at least you don't need to pay them now to get them, you know? Which I'm hopeful, because I like collecting GameCube games, so I'm hopeful some of these will end up a little bit cheaper. I don't think they're going to massively go down. They will get cheaper, though. I was mentioning it earlier, but, this initial, like, kind of first year lineup or whatever is, like... This is very, very intentional on their part. Because, first off, F-Zero GX, super expensive. Path of Radiance, super expensive. Pokemon XD, super expensive. Strikers, Chibi Robo, like, most of these are ridiculously expensive games. So they very intentionally, I think, chose these games. I mean, Chibi Robo and Path of Radiance, I think, are the two most expensive GameCube games. Those go for hundreds of dollars. Yeah, that is big. It's big rocks. I actually, in a weird game bundle I got last year, I actually got a copy of Pokemon XD without the case. That was kind of crazy. I just haven't played it, but I have it. Yeah, Pokemon games sell for crazy. Yeah, I mean, Sunshine will be pretty quick, I feel. My guess is that all of these will be on NSO within a year of GameCube Online's launch. Chibi Robo is really... I'm really glad that that's coming so early. There's obviously some, like, big games. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, how fast... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, it will be interesting. My guess is 3D All-Stars... Well, I don't know. 3D All-Stars might be slower. Because 3D All-Stars is like the HD widescreen version of Sunshine, and this is just the normal version. That's a good question. Kind of suck if it was faster, because then you can't do the skipping the cutscene thing. 50 for Pokemon XD? Yeah. These are really good picks. I haven't played a lot of these too, so I'm actually glad about this. That sucks. Well, we'll see. You will see. So, Nintendo Switch Online, I think the way it works is it does download the game. Like, I think it does download it to your system when you're doing it. GameCube games are bigger, though. I'm curious how it's going to be. They got hacked file on Switch, really? We're doing good, Katana. Sorry, I almost said Katakana. doing good, Katana. How you doing? Yeah, I've never played Pokemon XD. But if I can fit time in, I'd love to try it. Because I've heard it's really fun. And, you know, just for the sake of it, I'd probably get my actual GameCube copy that I have, since I do have it. When I can, I like to play on the original hardware, you know, it's fun. I have Star Fox 64 teed up right next to me to stream, which I might do later today. But I'm really, really glad that this GameCube Online is happening. And just like so much value, you know? You do a family plan and pay $10 a year for the Switch Online expansion, and it was already a great value, but GameCube is huge. Like $10 a year for some of the greatest and most expensive games of all time. Just right on deck. The only thing I wish, and this is just from someone who has played the game and loves it, is Path of Radiance. I really wish there was a fast forward feature on Switch Online. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn have a massive, massive fucking problem in that they take forever. The animations are so slow, and you can't skip the enemy phase in that game. Like, it takes forever to play this game. So, I wish there was like a fast forward feature of some kind. If I'm being fully honest, like, I don't know, maybe I'll play Path of Radiance on Switch too, just because it'd be fun. But more than likely I'd probably emulate it just so I can have the fast forward feature. Oh my god, I didn't even think about Strikers Online. That's so awesome. I have never played Mario Strikers or Charged. I've only played the Battle League demo. So, once Strikers comes out on Switch Online, definitely need to get some people together to play that. Like, I'll gladly stream it and get people on. Frog, you have to leave. And then, like, some of this is just going to be crazy. I mean, the obvious thing people are going to talk about, and it's not going to be better than what we have, but Melee, when they get... What's so awesome about GameCube is that in directs and stuff, these games will deserve entire trailers. Mario Baseball, Superstar... I mean, all the Mario sports games will be awesome. Yeah, oh my god, getting all 4 GameCube Mario parties on here eventually. I know that this shit's gonna be drip-fed, but, like, getting all the GameCube Mario parties on here is gonna be huge. Online Mario Party 6 and 4, 6, and 7. I don't give a fuck about 5, to be honest. But online 4, 6, and 7 is so huge. Online Double Dash, oh my god, Double Dash is so amazing. And then online Melee, of course. I know that people are going to keep playing Slippy. I get it, because Melee is not going to be as good. But just in concept, like just having Melee. Like, these are going to deserve entire trailers for themselves. In directs. I'm really trying to get into streaming so that I can find people to play this with when they launch, you know? Oh my god! I didn't even think about that, Oddme. Double Dash LAN mode. They have to, right? It's built into the game already. They don't even have to make a separate mode. That is so awesome. You could play online and everyone could have their own screen. That's so awesome to think about. I totally forgot about LAN mode. Wow. That's really cool. There's just, like, even if it's just Nintendo games, like, they get no third-party stuff, like, it's just all their first-party stuff, the GameCube is a fucking treasure trove of phenomenal games. Also, Soul Calibur 2, at launch for this service, really awesome. I've been thinking of picking this game up anyways. F-Zero GX Online is going to be really awesome. I'm definitely going to play some of that, if I can get peeled away from Mario Kart. Yeah. No, Soul Calibur 2 is a really awesome pick. Because the GameCube version, like, is the version that people like the most, because Link is the coolest inclusion. And then Wind Waker, I mean, I know it's not Wind Waker HD, but original Wind Waker is still amazing. So, it's just all massive, 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 massive getting GameCube online. GameCube Switch Online seemed like such a dream, like, so amazing, that I didn't think Nintendo would do it at all. I was just like, they're not gonna do it. But they just are. You know what? Like, it's weird, but this Nintendo Direct was so fucking bold. Like, they just had full confidence in everything they were doing. This feels very different than how they have been. They're being very open about the Switch's hardware and tech specs, and like, yeah, you can get performance upgrades. We're putting GameCube on Switch Online. You have to go buy this new SD card. It's like, they're a family-friendly company, but it doesn't feel like they're trying to hold your hand. And I really like that. I think Nintendo can respect the consumer to do their own research. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I saw that Switch presentation, but I would say it's better. This might be one of, if not like the single best Nintendo Direct we've ever had. Which I wouldn't have said that up until the final 3 games. I would have said it was really good. But those final 3 games, the back-to-back, what was it? What was it called? This is the Duskless Bull or whatever. Called? The Dusk Bloods. This into Kirby Air Riders into Donkey Kong Bonanza was like that triple whammy was like on top of an already amazing Direct, just solidified everything. And then digging through this Mario Kart World trailer, that 4.5 minutes, there was so much shit in there. Like, it could have just been these 3 games and Mario Kart World. It still would have been phenomenal. But everything in there was great. Tons of amazing third-party stuff. All of the Switch upgrades look amazing. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom look phenomenal on Switch 2. The GameCube Online is amazing. Like, there's just so much good shit coming. And there's just more to come, you know? You know they're holding off on so much stuff. Like, there's going to be a big presentation this summer. Next year, there's going to be, like, a huge February Direct. We don't even have 3D Mario yet. Like, this shit was insane. Just the confidence on Nintendo's end is just so nice to see. I know, and that Mario Kart Direct in 2 weeks, like... I don't know how, like... These next 2 months, I know that time has been going by pretty quick. Like, we got to this Direct pretty quick from January, but... These next 2 months, just waiting for this thing to release is gonna be, all like, torture for me. Like, I'm so pumped. And I will say, I'm nervous about pre-orders. I do think that people are going to be able to get Switches. Especially because you can do that sign-up for getting the Switch 2. It, like, lets you order it. So, like, if I'm not able to order on Best Buy or something, I know I'll be able to do that. Because I'm going to try to order it. Yeah, do this, Oddme. It signs you up for a thing. It'll give you invitation emails will be prioritized on a first-come, first-served basis to registrants who have purchased a Switch Online membership with a minimum of 12 months of paid membership and a minimum of 50 total gameplay hours as of April 2nd, 2025. Okay, that's actually really cool. I didn't even see that part. So yeah, the people who have been playing, bare minimum, you'll be able to order from My Nintendo Store. For real, no, I feel so bad for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Especially because I played the demo. It's fun. Like, I think that game is going to be great. Especially because there was a giant feedback form that you were able to fill out and stuff. Like, I think that game's going to be great. They're cooked. Mario Kart World and Kirby Air Riders as competition, you're done. I'm sorry. Like, I'll get it. I'll play it. But it's just, there's no competition. Looking like these emails, yeah, the invitation lasts for 72 hours. So what I'm gonna do is, like, I'm hoping I'll get an email, but what I am hoping is when pre-orders open, I'll just be able to reserve one at Best Buy locally. I want to go pick it up in person. Have the small chance that I get robbed on the way out of the store. It's very exciting. I already take Thursdays off work. I usually work Fridays also. What I'll probably do that week is I'll work Sunday the 1st, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll just take Thursday through Sunday off. Oh my god, that's gonna be such an awesome week. Lots of streaming that weekend. I'm gonna play a lot of Mario Kart. Be ordering a lot of stuff. I'm gonna order that GameCube controller. I've been thinking of ordering the Switch on, like all the Switch Online controllers for my collection, but I'm probably gonna have to hold off for a bit so I can afford all this stuff. But that GameCube controller, I want that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know if I'm not gonna replay Tears of the Kingdom, I don't think. I don't think I'll have time with all this other stuff. But I think I will get Tears of the Tears of the Kingdom upgrade just to kind of play it and mess around with it, just because I think it looks so good. I'm definitely getting the Jamboree update because I love Mario Party. Obviously, Forgotten Land. I was gonna get Pokemon Legends ZA anyways, so obviously I'll buy Switch 2. And then I will buy Prime 4 on... Like, I mean, any game that has a Switch 2 version that isn't out yet, I'm getting the Switch, obviously. Yeah, I haven't either. I've only played the first one. I played Prime Remastered a few months ago. And I've been waiting because I keep thinking that they're going to put 2 and 3 on Switch. Which, for the record, they didn't give Prime 4 a release date yet. So I think they probably still will put Prime 2 and 3 on Switch. It's just weird that they haven't done it yet. Gotta let people play that, you know? And like, you know, they could put like Prime 2 on the GameCube Online, but Prime 3 is a Wii game. If we're getting close to the Prime 4 launch, though, I'm just gonna play. I own Prime 3 on Wii, but I'll just hack my Wii U and put Prime Trilogy on there. Play it on that. No. If you're not gonna make it available, I'm not gonna buy it. I feel like I've looked at most of the big things here. There's also, I really should kind of collect myself and figure out what I need to do. I am not running on a lot of sleep. A little jog. Videos to watch too. I like watching people's reactions to the stuff and discussions. They mention things that that said, you have one more thing before I get off. Which also, I might stream later tonight. Might stream Star Fox. Got down what I got right. So I glanced at this when the direct was over. I think I got half of it. A lot of it I got wrong, but that's fine. I didn't expect to get everything. Yeah, I was really, really confident on Elden Ring. Like, I was like 95% sure. Mario Kart, Kirby, HD port, Pokemon, Fire Emblem, Zelda mentioned. Future of Zelda. I guess Wind Waker on Switch Online counts. Oh, I totally forgot about the Hyrule Warriors. Never mind. Doug Bowser appears. Mario Baseball, Xenoblade. I almost put Mario Baseball on mine. Greatest game nobody likes. Which one was that? I actually might pick up Bravely Default Remastered. Elden Ring, Switch 2, C-Button Showcase, NSO. Oh, we both did that. Playtest game, price, Pro, Twilight Princess HD. It was interesting, the people that showed up. It was kind of cool that the main people that showed up were just like the people in charge of the Switch 2 development. That was cool. Okay, let me go through this. So all of these don't really count, but which one of these did happen? Is there a 2D platformer? I guess if you count Silk Song. Technically. I count it. No GTA, no Minecraft. That was interesting to me. Upgrades. This wasn't true, but there were upgrades. Fortnite. Arms 2. Silk Song did happen. So maybe I should have put it on my bingo card. Okay. Halo did not happen. Very surprised about that. I really thought Halo was going to be in here. Animal Crossing showed up, but I meant a new Animal Crossing. Cross-gen games? Good. I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to predict it anymore. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know. I'm going to stop predicting it. Pro Controller doesn't split in two. No Mario Maker 3. No C Button Means Cast. Prime Tune 3. Big NSO update. Final Fantasy VII Remake. $3.99 I was wrong about. Elden Ring. Mario Kart. Donkey Kong. Prime 4 is a Switch 2 game. IP with that basketball thing. No 3D Mario. But. The Spirit. Spirit of it was there. Giving it to me. No Atlas. That surprised me. Mouse mode concept game we did get. I'm counting this as one SKU because it's a limited time bundle, the Mario Kart thing. It's not like an actual SKU of the Switch. It's limited time. So I'm counting this. Me removing HD from Wind Waker coming in clutch. Technically it happened. No Dragon Ball. C Button Means Community Chat Cafe. Release and Super Street Fighter 6. I just removed the HD just to save space, but it came in clutch. And I was right. I didn't get bingo on anything, but I got like half of them. Half of my spots got filled. This one's kind of a technicality. It's the spirit of the space, you know? I was going for the spirit of it. And then I got more things up here, too. So, pretty goddamn close. This out real quick. A 1 terabyte micro SD card. Add for $200. I might suck it up and just buy 1 terabyte micro. Actually, no, 512 for 100 though. But 512 will be. I'll probably pick up a 512 micro. John Cartwright tweeted 4K Metroid or 120 FPS Metroid. That's just such a powerful tweet. Well, I would agree, Oddme. I think that I'm gonna get 512 so I don't have to worry about it. especially because storage is getting so cheap. But like, Nintendo games tend to be small, but that was because they were on old hardware. This thing is fucking powerful. These games are not gonna be small. You seen that Mario Kart game? That's not a small game. That game might be upwards of like, well, I guess they're still releasing on cartridges, aren't they? I don't know. That is true. They do have black magic. They figure shit out. We'll see. I might be buying my microSD card like after I get my console. So maybe once we start seeing what file sizes are gonna be, I'll figure out what size I'm gonna buy. You know what I was surprised by? It was the cartridge being the same size and not having like the 3DS ridge, you know, like the little indent. Yeah, I'm surprised there was no 3DS nub. I feel like that's a very practical solution, you know, to making it very clear that it doesn't fit in the original Switch. But whatever. I think it'll be cool if the Switch 1 has like a special message when a Switch 2 game gets put in. You think it'll be red? It is red. I've seen it already. I think the box art looks okay, but not the Switch 2 edition box arts. Those look ugly because of the giant fucking blurb on the bottom. But I was looking, the parental controls, we saw a good picture of what it'll look like in that parental controls app. Yeah, it just has a giant blurb. I hope it's reversible without the blurb, you know? This is what I'm happy about, is that there's actual spine art now. Yeah, the banner on the top's a little ugly. I kind of wish it was a little smaller. But I also kind of get it, because they needed to have enough room for the 2 up here. I think we'll get used to it. I think it's fine. I like that the cases are red. I was actually really hoping that the cases would be red. And it's nice. It is, I think, the important part of the box art. There's 2 important things. One, it's going to look really nice on the shelf. I care about that a lot. Oh, man. Now I'm kind of sad I might not be getting a physical version of Mario Kart. I'll get one eventually. It's gonna look nice on the shelf, but the important part, it's very, very clear what they are. I think that's the important part, is just making sure people know that these are not Switch games. They're Switch 2 games. Big ass Switch 2 logo, big ass Switch 2 logo, red case, actual spine art. It's very different. I think that's the important part, is they're just making it very, very clear. Because people are not used to Nintendo consoles having the same name, you know? I hate that about physical Switch games. I genuinely think that the spines of Switch games suck ass. So much so, there's an entire, there's a subreddit for this. That, like, people just make Switch spines for people to download. So that you can insert it into the case and make it look good. And I've honestly, genuinely been thinking of compiling my library and printing a bunch of these out. Because I hate how much the Switch spines look. And I customize my storage stuff. For my N64 games, what I've been doing is I buy these cartridge protectors, the plastic ones. And then I print off end labels and glue them on the outside. This is kind of a blurry image, but that's the Star Fox 64 label. And then when I have time, I also like to print out the box art and put it out on the front. You know, I like being able to see what my games look like at a quick glance, and you just can't do that with Switch games. So I've been thinking of compiling my Switch library. And especially if the Switch 2 games have spine art, I might do that. I might get a bunch of these. gonna be really hard to just like go back to life after this. Correct, you know. Just waiting for this to come out. Like I have to go to work tomorrow. I have to sit down and play Switch 1 games tonight, today. I would never have predicted that there would have been another Kirby Air Ride announced in this Direct. I don't know if I would have predicted there ever would have been another Kirby Air Ride. Especially the same year as Mario Kart. When I tell you, like, when I realized what this was, I felt something I had never felt in my entire life. Oh yeah, I'm so glad, Omni. I'm so glad that this didn't end up being Smash. I'm so glad he's working on Kirby Air Ride. Sakurai-led Kirby Air Ride is awesome. Well, and like... Yeah. Yeah, so he has the touch. They, like... I know this is gonna be fire, not just because Sakurai's in charge. But because, like... They saved this as, like, this is the second to last game. Like, this is a big trailer. There's a like, they knew this was big, and clearly they have something really awesome cooking. Because that's the thing. Here's the thing about Kirby Air Ride. I fucking love Kirby Air Ride to death. Played it so much when I was younger. I've played, honestly, a decent amount of it as an adult. Really have come around to Top Ride as an adult. It very much almost feels like a proof of concept, especially City Trial. There is so much potential with Kirby Air Ride that I think it was like... It was crazy that it didn't get a second game back even on the GameCube or the Wii. Because it's such a great idea, it's just, it felt like it needed to get implemented better. And I feel like this is an opportunity to really fully realize the dream of Kirby Air Ride. Interesting on me. I think the other two modes are great. When I was younger, I played Air Ride and I played City Trial, and that's all I played. I never played Top Ride. But as an adult, I tried Top Ride, and I loved it. I think Top Ride is amazing. I think it's probably still the weakest of the three modes, but I still really, really like it. I just hope that it's like you just take the three modes, take what was already great, make it even better. More rides, more characters, multiple maps for City Trial. Maybe make ending games for City Trial that matter a little bit more. Make more courses. Make Top Ride more in depth. Just take everything that was great about Kirby Air Ride and just double down, you know? I think they will. I think they will. I think I know. I think Sakurai knows what he's... Oh my god. I'm tired. Oh, I still need to put together my reaction. It's on a laptop right now. I'll get the reaction and I'll edit it together with the actual presentation. It's yeah. Yeah, take a look at this storage drive. I'm downloading all my pods to. Oh my god, I only have 300 gigs to be on here. I'm getting pretty far though. I was looking today and I think I noticed that the script was reaching my Kingdom Hearts 2 runs. So I'm definitely getting close to having everything downloaded. Sort by. Yeah, I'll start uploading my PBs once I get everything downloaded and I know that I have everything backed up, then I'm gonna start uploading my PBs. But I don't think I'm gonna upload everything. I can't. There's too much. I'm really just saving this for the specific videos I need and for the memories and stuff. Just for the archives. I like having this stuff. I have a lot of old VODs and highlights that are already on my YouTube channel. Plus, a lot of my casual playthrough stuff was already on YouTube. So I'm just gonna comb through my YouTube channel and this drive and find out which couple of highlights haven't been preserved, and then I'll upload them to my VODs channel. Which I have a VODs channel also. I think it's called Sludgy VODs or whatever. I'm gonna be uploading all of my stream VODs there probably. And once I kind of get into the swing of things with streaming and find out my rhythm, hopefully will happen. I think I'll also I'll start streaming on YouTube, and I think there's probably a way to automatically export VODs. But I'll figure it out. Definitely want to put together the YouTube streaming meta if I'm getting into streaming again, because Twitch fucking sucks, dude. Twitch sucks. I wonder who's getting fired for the the technical issues this morning. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe they were just trying to keep an old tradition alive. The more I stream, the longer my hair gets. That's scary. I'm never growing my hair out again. My hair looks a little bit longer right now, but it's just because I haven't done anything. I usually gel it up and fluff it. What's really getting big is my beard. It's you can't see it head on super well, but my beard's coming in really thick. But I'm gonna shave that pretty soon. It's gonna start getting really hot, where I live. So I'm definitely gonna shave it soon. I've had a beard for a while on me. I've had a beard since August. And if I might add, I think it looks pretty good. My beard and mustache, I think I look good. Yeah, I'm not doing that beard. Yeah, no, I know. I trim my beard pretty regularly. Where are we at? Yeah, we started hitting Kingdom Hearts 2. So this must be 2019. I think. I didn't submit anything between July and October. What the fuck was I doing? I must have... There was a stretch of time where I was not submitting my time. That's part of it. Yeah, this is definitely 2019. Yeah, that's what I looked like in 2019. Okay. So, I'm getting closer. Probably a year left of video. So I think they'll all fit on here. Oh god. I'll get them all. Okay, I should probably kind of recollect myself and want to run, have some food, maybe take a nap. I might stream more later, but we'll see. I've been talking about this stuff for a couple hours. So I will see what happens. I don't know. Depending on where I'm at, I might even take care of some work, so I don't have as much to do tomorrow. I got Nintendo GameCube games early. I have the Nintendo Switch 2. That's a really funny idea. Yeah, definitely with... there's definitely going to be some games I want to play in anticipation of Switch 2. I think I might want to try to beat everything on 150 in Super Mario Kart before Mario Kart World comes out. That shit is hard, but I think I want to do it. I'll probably stream some Kirby Air Ride. I think I want... I feel like I need to buckle down and finish 100% in Kirby Air Ride, because I've never 100% in that game. It's kind of a nightmare. I think I maybe need to... You're right, we will. We'll have 2 MKWs. That's interesting. I'm really pumped to find out more about that Mario Kart game in 2 weeks. That thing... This game is going to be crazy. They seem very confident with the game. Yeah, I've never played Dreamland 3. There's a number of Kirby games I've never played. I haven't played Nightmare in Dreamland. I haven't played Dreamland 3. I haven't played Amazing Mirror. Did I play Dreamland 2? I don't think so. I actually don't know if I've played any of the Kirby's Dreamland. No, that's not true. I've played 1 and 2. Yeah, no, I played these a few years. Yeah, I'd be down to do that, Oddme, if you were trying to put a group together to play multiplayer Amazing Mirror. It sounds very fun. I think those are the main blind spots. I've played Kirby's Adventure. Yeah. Played Superstar. I replayed Superstar Ultra a few months ago. Still amazing. Surely that Planet Robobot remaster is happening. I should probably hop off though. I might be live later. We'll see. If not later, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'm probably not streaming on Friday because I'm gonna go see the Minecraft movie with a bunch of people. I'm gonna get really high and watch the Minecraft movie. I'm so excited. So excited for the Minecraft movie. It looks so terrible. But I might stream this weekend a little bit. Flint and Steel. Chicken Jockey. I hope it's 2 hours of Jack Black just saying Minecraft things. Pumped for the post-credits scene where they put in Herobrine. Okay, I need to get off. Thanks for watching, everyone who watched. Thanks for chatting on me, those who chatted. Thanks for the raids, obviously. I'll be back on soon enough, hopefully. Hope you guys all have a great day. Keeping up with Switch 2 news and watching videos and stuff. I liked that 5-man raid. That was fun. I appreciated that. In the back-to-back. That was really cool. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Maybe I'll be on later, maybe not. But I'll see you all when I see you. Go eat a muffin. Bye-bye.